Well, we've just parked up after it took about an hour and a half to drive from Kissimmee, Four Corners in Kissimmee, up to Cape Canaveral. So we are here now and we are about to go in. I'm not convinced I'm going to love this because, call me shallow, but I'm just not massively interested in space travel. I quite like the Earth. There doesn't seem to be much going on up there. But then we'll go exploring when there's, well, okay, maybe I'm just showing my ignorance. Here we are, and I'm not sure what we're going into first, but you get a list when you come in of all the different activities. I'll take a photo of that and pop it on. But oh, hang on, somebody talking. Oh, what's that? Oh, I think you can go into a space shuttle so you can feel what that would feel like. Not to know the. It says here that this Gemini 9A heated up to 3,500 degrees Fahrenheit. I gather it wasn't that temperature inside that pod thing because that would be far too hot. That was good, the heroes of space. So you've got your 3D glasses on, it talks about all of the endurance and how brilliant the Americans are. It's good to know. Look at this, now this is quite cool. This is me with a load of space shuttles. Let's see, you see around? Wow, was that? You know what, I said I wasn't that bothered about space travel, but I have to say now, having seen that, and there was a video about a guy, I think it was Apollo 8 it said, and he went outside of the space shuttle and then actually realised there was nothing for him to grab hold of to get back into it. So for 2 hours he was floating around in space not knowing whether he was ever going to get back into the shuttle. Well, that could be seen as two ways. One, wow, what hero, or two, typical man. Let's not worry about whether there's a handle to actually get back into this thing. Don't. In the space shuttle, in a, what's this, a capsule? It's not very big, is it, Benja? So Ben's had that portion of chips, which was $7.50 for a portion of fries. I would bring a picnic if I was you, because I think you're allowed to. I'll check that, but I think you were. We brought some cakes, but Crystal made us leave them in the car, so we're going to have to buy stuff. We're going to have to buy stuff in here. Well, they said that the queue was going to be 40 minutes. We've been standing. And we said that, what the, oh, knock me on the pot now, shouting ladies' products. Right, they said the queue was going to be 40 minutes. We've been here 45 minutes and we're not at the front of the queue. And I'm melting. I'm really hot. But we've brought this, I'll show you this. This is very useful. This is a little spray bottle of water, look. That helps. Thank you, assistant photographer, first assistant to the videographer. There's Tom.
Bye.
And there's Alex. There's Joe. There's Christopher. And Benjamin's down there. You can take it no more. Hooray! Looks like we're going to get on this bus, and if we don't, I might scream.
If you have a mobile phone,
this is where the ground controllers, engineers, and launch director.
overhead here.
It was constructed for the Apollo program.
You see, it still looks a bit. We need a new crew.
So it was about a 40-minute bus drive out here. It was quite interesting. There was quite a lot of stuff there. I'm excited to get into here because you get to touch a moon rock. That's all I heard, moon rock in a food court. So that's what I'm interested in. But it's making us wait until the big doors open.
Reliving the experience of Neil Armstrong's historic land. All our guests, we ask that you refrain from flashing.
Okay, I'm a convert. That was incredible. You're there when they do a recreation of them actually launching Apollo 8. Oh God, I need to pay attention. Apollo 8, the big building shaking, and it felt quite emotional. So we've come into the Moon Rocket Cafe. We're going to have our lunch here. How very pleasant. I have a veggie burger. It's about $7 each for the meals, which doesn't seem too bad for such an establishment. We're going over to the part where you can actually touch the moon. I'm very excited about this. That's quite cool, isn't it? I mean, you can't do that everywhere. Any side. Oh, have they? Do you think it's just got one? Moon buggy. Oh, the one that looks shabby. That's a piece of the moon. Sorry.
It was a moment shared by an entire world.
Going into a replica of the pod where the 3 astronauts were killed. Well, have a look around the gift shop. We've got very nice space suits for $70. I've just had a look on eBay, Amazon, and they're about 15-20 quid. They're maybe not quite as good quality. It's a nice bit of helmet. So I'll tell you how much the helmet is. $50. $50 for a bit of helmet. What else? T-shirts aren't too bad. You get 2 T-shirts for $25. So that's not quite so much. Oh look, a penny with "I need my space," and one that says "failure is not an option." I should have that in my kitchen. Want to have a guess what the going rate for a pair of NASA socks are? Tiny little NASA socks. $14. $14 for NASA socks. Ridiculous. You buy those, you want to be sent into space and left there. Really nice little NASA jacket. Huge. Yeah. $80. $80 for a NASA jacket. Tell you what, honestly, you could go into space cheaper than buying that jacket. Oh, hang on. Ridiculous little bear. Want to have a guess what the going rate is for a small bear in a pink NASA suit? Quite a small bear. I think it can, oh look, it's got like a keychain thing on it. $10. $10. A monkey in a spacesuit. Monkey in a spacesuit, the going rate for that is $20. $20 for a monkey in a spacesuit. Look at this. This reminds me of working for a certain boss. Some freeze-dried strawberries. Freeze-dried ice cream, $5. I might have tried that because that's an experience. So we sat in here and watched a movie, and there were not sort of special effects, but that made you feel lightless, or lack of gravity, weightless. That's the fella. And then it was all about the shuttle coming into land, and then suddenly the screen came up and the actual shuttle was in front of us. Pretty bloody impressive.